Hello! Going to watch a movie with the family, but I just want to tell you that you're an amazing man and I love you. Thank you, Lego. What's up, JC? First time here. What's going on, bro? Hi, good to see you. What's up, JC? Hey, Daddy. What's up, Gargle? Naj, what's going on, dude? Naj, you know what today might have been a perfect day for if it wasn't in the wash? A sweater. Because I'm actually a little bit chilly because we haven't had the heat on all day. And it started to snow here. That was kind of cute for the few minutes that it snowed. Tap Tap Friday, what's up, Zach? So sorry, how you doing? Seabass, how you doing? Rye Guy, Jason, Ryan, how you doing? Shark. Hi chat, need help. Does Mode Mirage colorway have a lot of green in it? You know what I would recommend Pre2? I think I have a more recent video of the final colorway of it. I think it does have a bit more green in it than I thought it did. So it's not as blue. It's a slight bit more green. Thank you, Nosh. Thank you so much for the prime. I want it to snow here. I think snow is like nice in practice. Like it seems cool right now, but Chudo, thank you so much for the tier 2. Wow. Wowie wowie. Did you see all the 5 minutes of snow today, Chudo? Actually, I don't know if it continued for more than like 5 minutes, but it wasn't that much snow. Lance, thank you so much for the tier 1. Alex, did you see AI Jesus mentioned you?
Hi, wow.
What? Who's AI Jesus? Let me look this up now. AI Jesus. Jesus loves Alex? What is this?
Jesus, what is the best premium keyboard kit that you can buy? Also, what do you think of the streamer Alexa?
Already 3 months.
Hello,
wow.
Peanut Butter. I appreciate the query about keyboard kits. While I don't have personal experience with them, I know that many people value the key cult. No. 165 is one of the finest available.
165.
Every preference is unique though, so I encourage you to look into a variety of options and find the kit that connects to your individual needs the best.
Jesus, what is this?
On to your question about the streamer Alexotos. I find his passion for mechanical keyboards refreshing. Sharing what you love with others can certainly light up the world, and it is always delightful to see individuals spreading joy in their unique ways. Remember.
All right, interesting. So do you have to like pay for that or something? Elquan with the raid. What's going on, dude? How are you doing? High praise? Oh, I got Jesus on my side. Let's go. You just ask in chat? That is funny. Is that like a big stream? I don't really explore too many of the avenues on Twitch. I kind of just stick to makers and crafting, and then I watch TFT streamers. That's really about it. Omnitight. What's up, dude? Oh, I should switch cameras. What's up, guys? I think it's haircut day tomorrow. I think we need to do it. I think it needs to happen. My hair is too long now. Glarsis is having a unsubathon right now. What does that mean? How do you unsub to someone? Who's your favorite TFT streamer? I actually don't really have a favorite TFT streamer. I just kind of like watch who's ever playing to get ideas. Today, I did play. Hey guys, I had one really sick game today, all right? So my girlfriend thought she could beat me in TFT. Didn't happen, let me just tell you that. So basically what happened was we played a match, and then I was at 100 HP the entire time. Then towards the end, she started beating me. Oh my God, spam calls. Then I got a level 3 5-star unit. Oof. Interesting win, bro. How fast did the first edition sell out? Yeah, I think Garrett told me like 44 minutes or something. Oh, he just said 44 minutes. Holy. It looks good. Just came to say hi today, but have a nice stream. Thank you, Sasori. I appreciate you, dude. Hey, Daddy, I am stuck in a streetcar? How come? Actually, you know what? What unit? Yorick. It was a Yorick 3-star, bro. So, or level 3 rather. So, okay. Dude, I have been, little quick refresher on this. This has been like insane so far. Like I really love typing on this. I was really thinking, okay, like give it a few days, maybe it'll wear off. Maybe it's just like that, you know, like something new. Genuinely really like the sound and feel of this. It seems though, there seems to be a big presence of people who still consider this keyboard too late in the hobby. and I'm still unsure why that even matters. Like it somehow missed its mark to be a keyboard or something. Like it's no longer a valid keyboard because it should have come out at a certain time. It's really weird. Holy crap, 2160p is laggy? Is it me that's lagging or you that's lagging? Hope it's not me. Also, is the music too loud? I just realized I might have the music too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Too late? What? Yeah, so like, no lag for me? Okay. So, I kind of want to talk about this a little bit because I feel like it's kind of important, you know? Like, it seems like a lot of people have this idea that like keyboards have some sort of lifespan. I don't really think they do unless there's some sort of really high-end new tech that comes out. If you like something that came out 3 years ago, or maybe something like takes a design style from like, I don't know, it doesn't even matter. The point is, if you don't like it, it's not for you. What I found interesting about some of the comments though, where there were a few people who also, and this is the part that kind of makes me laugh a bit, right? There was a few people who also criticized me when I told them that I really didn't like the flex cuts. And they said, well, hey, maybe it's just not for you. You don't have to buy it. Word for word, that's what they said. And they seem to really hate like the idea of the Bauer coming out now. And it's like it offends them. And they just don't want to take that same advice of like, hey, maybe it's just not for you. Because I don't think like everyone in the world wants an aluminum
Can
keyboard.
we get a ball spin asexual pride?
Where's my... Oh, there's switches like scattered all in here, but we'll take them out. So it was interesting, but ultimately it seems like everyone perceived the... Oh my god, my camera just freaked out. Perceived the board pretty well. There we go. How was my Thanksgiving? I actually don't have Thanksgiving this time of year. That is October for myself, so don't play with him too much. Alex playing with... Okay, you know what? Alright, so little side thing before we start today's stream. I got these in from Ordinary Labs. They're a sponsor of ours here. And they made some, like, I liked their cables. If you guys remember when I opened up their original box, I got some cables from them, and I really liked their cables. So they're selling some cables now. And they come in these like cute little boxes and stuff too. But yeah, they're cool. They have this really nice like finish on them, and then also some really cute colors too. So just a little shout out to Ordinary Labs. They come in a bunch of different colors too. But yeah, I'm gonna be using these because they're a little bit nicer than the ones I have. Like I have some just basic janky ones for charging my stuff. I'm gonna be using these because they're colorful, and I like them. Any Limo cables that you're a fan of? I like the ones from Space Cables. I also think Dispatch Cables make some good stuff too. And there's been a few other cable makers who also do some great work too, but I mean, I just use the one from Space Cables. They're a sponsor of mine, and I've been a friend of Reagan's for a long, long time, so. It says they're actually rated for fast charging. I'm gonna put that to the test. I can't right now because I don't really have anything that's dead for batteries, but I'll put that to the test. But yeah, it seems like they're pretty nice. What other colors do we got? I think there's a red one, and I want to open up the red one. They are here. I saw them cables everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Hi, Saint. I hope you've been having a good week. Oh yeah, the red one's nice too. Actually, the red would look kind of sick for this board. Although I don't want to reach behind my keyboard today, but let's see, how would that look? That would look pretty nice, actually. Damn. Ooh, wait, that would look kind of sick. Well, I'm gonna have to reach behind my computer later. That would look kind of sick. Although I kind of want to use this one here for the front of my computer to charge my cameras. You know what? Maybe I'll keep the red one for the front, and I'll just use black because it's a little bit more neutral. So maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, shout out to Little Ordinary Labs.
Damn, dude.
Oh my God, Saint, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s, dude. Thank you, man. Actually, I'm just gonna plug this in right now. Because I have this really small cable and it's been driving me up the walls. And Ordinary Labs, like when I was talking to them, they said they got new cables in and I'm like, can I have one? Just to look at? And they said yes. All right, cool. Now I got something to charge my stuff on. The Bauer light looks nice. I agree. It does look pretty nice. Today we are doing a client keyboard, by the way. Again, shout out to Ordinary Labs. I'll put it up here in case you guys want to see. I mil-maxed this. And I got to admit, normally Heine PCBs, I am not the biggest fan of soldering because I find like the solder doesn't like flow very nicely, but today was an exception. I did the soldering beforehand just because they're a little bit shorter of a socket and I wasn't too confident in me being able to do this on stream today. So I did do this beforehand. We got all the sockets in there now. Everyone who is subbed to Glarses on YouTube, YouTube needs to unsub. He needs to lose 1,000. Wait, what happened, huh? So these are 3305s. Here's my issue with this batch of 3305s that I've got. They're like a hair shorter for some reason. I have another batch of 3305s. Or is this, yeah, this is 33. I know it says 03, but it's the middle one. It's supposed to be the middle one. I think that's 3305. I don't know if that's 03 or 33, but I'm pretty positive it's 3305. They're like a hair shorter than my other batch. This batch is like a bit longer. And I can't figure out why. So I don't know. Do you know what data throughput the cables allow? Are they fast charge only cables with keyboard appropriate data rate, or are they full fat cables? I don't know. I can let you know that afterwards. I can ask Ordinary Labs. But basically it says this. What would be the difference? So nice. They're probably, but I just ordered the same thing I did last time. Like I didn't change anything about my order. I just hit like reorder. That's the weird part about that, you know? So maybe they screwed up. Short Snee, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that, dude. Should I get under 1 million subs then go up to 1 million as many times as possible because his play button is dented and he wants a new one? They won't just give him a new one? Has anyone tried chubby cables? They look kind of similar. Keep seeing them, seeing a bunch of cables that look similar to the chubby cables.
That might be a cable from Ordinary Labs, but you are far from Ordinary
Oh
Alex.
my God, Nord!
Appreciate you less than
Thank
3.
you, dude. Thank you. Actually, this one here is orange. Wait, let me see this one here. I know in this kind of like world of things, I'm pretty positive, like, a lot of brands, they'll see something from another, even country, and they'll want to bring it to America. Oh, the orange is nice. That is actually really pretty. So sometimes what they do is they'll like contact the manufacturer. I mean, it's the same thing with desk pads. There's like one desk pad manufacturer, then you just print a design on it, right? Some cables do have high power, slow data. Some cables do high data, slow charge. Some cables do both. Interesting. I need to brush up on my cable data. I did see the jerry rig everything. They're not beefing with D-Brand though, right? They're beefing against Caseify, is it? Is that how you pronounce the brand name? Hey, you want to know why I could care less about that whole entire drama? Not a single case I've ever had on this phone, bro. I don't believe in cases. I bought the phone for the phone. I don't want to put a case in the damn thing. So I go caseless, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this boy sits in my pocket naked, all right? That's it, dude. I don't fuck around with the cases. Don't believe in that stuff. Yeah, I saw they stole designs though. I did see that. There are no scratches in the phone. Oh, there is. I mean, not in the back, but I scratched the front. But the case wouldn't have helped me there. I do have one small scratch on the screen. My own fault. Nah, that was just my own fault. I did something dumb. I was going out one day. This is like right after I got the phone. And for some stupid reason, I put my keys in the same pocket as my cell phone. Don't know why I did that. I've never done that in my entire life. Just the one time I did that. And then when I went to go pull out my keys, I scratched the cell phone. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's like a very, very small scratch. All right. We're doing a Cruel World 88 LE. So let's do the stabs for this first because we're going to need to lube these stabs. I'm adamant on keeping one empty pocket for my phone. Yep, I'm the same way. And it's impossible to know what cable does what. Yeah, I know. Cables, I mean, dude, even at 1.2, I was so confused by HDMI. So I can only imagine. Always thought this board was kind of cool. Yeah, I know that Cruel World, I don't exactly know what happened to Cruel World. I only have ever built 2 boards from them. One was the 88, which I think turned out good for everyone who bought it. And then he had given me the, I don't remember the name of the board, but it was like a 60 that he made. It wasn't the CW series. And then he ended up, I don't think he even ended up releasing that board because there was some problems with that board. I did that today when photographing football at an NFL stadium, and I had 2 batteries, one SD and my chapstick and sunglasses, one pop and my phone in the other. Yeah, I'm very adamant about not, I need one pocket basically empty. Oh, okay. I hope I bookmarked this. I think I've been kind of looking at camera cases. Oh, did I not bookmark this? I'll be so sad if I didn't. Fuck. Oh, I don't even remember what this brand was called. All right, I'll find it later. But I found this really cool camera bag brand. Unfortunately, it's out of stock, and I don't know when they restock it. But it's like a very classy looking camera bag that kind of intersects with techwear. So it has like this cool little crossover kind of style. And basically the theory behind this camera bag was it's meant as a stowaway instead of something to store your camera. So it basically flips up to your chest and then you can access all your stuff. And it's just so nice looking. I think what got me was just the aesthetic of it, but unfortunately it's out of stock. And I don't know when they'll ever go back in stock. But I think I have my eyes set on that for a camera bag. I just don't know if I'm ever gonna get it now. They have a camera tote. Is it nice? Dude, that brand's kind of expensive though, Arc'teryx. That's kind of a pricey brand. Lube. But I don't know. A lot of them are chunky, and then I was considering going with like a little 2-liter bag where it was, I don't know, it looked like it was pretty good. But man, I just don't know if I'd use one. Toronto snowed today for like, I swear 10 minutes. They don't, it was a joke because you said techwear. Oh, that would have been really cool. I usually don't care too much about the techwear fashion stuff because I think a lot of it, I don't know, like I don't go out with that many things in all my pockets, you know what I'm saying? But between the JRIS 80 and the KWD8X, which should you prefer in terms of sound and feel? I think both can be good. I think if you're looking for the better gasket experience, it's definitely the JRIS. If you're looking for the better top, like the top mount on the KWD is perfect in my opinion. Well, not perfect, but it's really, really, really good. So if you like that particular feel and sound, then you probably want to go with the KWD8X. But if that doesn't interest you and you want a good gasket experience, go with the JRIS. I don't think the KWD8X has the best gasket experience. It's not snowed in Canada, Canada's US little brother yet. Record breaking? Really? I feel like the weather hasn't even dropped to a point where it even is gonna snow yet, you know? Hey, what up? Good morning. What's up, Sai? How you doing? Any 1800 full-size boards you've been a fan of recently? There's only been one. Actually, there's been 2 technically. There has been the Fossil, which I hope that gets extras. And I didn't mind the Wu Che board. However, the Wuche board had too high of a front height for it to be comfortable for me. Now, here's what I'm going to say though. If you don't mind an FRL 1800, I think the Nesson 810E was really, really good too. I think they did a really good job. The Austin too. I mean, the Austin's not really a new board, but the Austin's a classic if you can pick one up. It's a very good board, yeah. Chat, if you have to poop and realize you're out of toilet paper, do you A, call someone in your house for more toilet paper, or B, hop in the shower and just, what the? I don't have a good answer for that. I would just call someone, man. I would legitimately, like, 'cause I always have my phone with me. Well, when I go to the washroom, I do. Just because you never know, right? You might run in that emergency. I just call someone. I'd call like a friend to be like, yo, just drop it in front of my door or something. I don't even want to know. Honestly, Geoff, Howie probably did something extra weird. I still don't know how I feel about the spacebar on the Nesson. Oh, the exploded spacebar. You know what though? Okay, you know what? Using a towel, like, at least you can just go buy another one and it's not as weird. I'm not gonna like hate on him for doing that. I want to get a bidet. I don't think I can install one here in this condo, but I don't know if they make like standalone things you can just attach to the toilet though. What did I miss? I guess we're talking about bidets now. I've only got to try one once and I absolutely loved the experience. You know what I don't know how I feel about? I don't know how I feel about heated toilet seats. There's something weird about them to me. I think they feel like someone's been sitting there and I'm just like next in line to sit there, you know?
That red case is hot.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Brownie. I hope you're having a good day today, dude. I am not a big fan. I think I am. I can live without that particular thing. I don't know how you guys feel about that, or if you guys have ever had the pleasure of using a heated toilet seat. My butt is warm enough. I kind of like that little shock, you know, when you sit down on a cold toilet seat. It's nice. It wakes you up. Heated and massaged. Did they fix the issue with the CW88? I thought the CW60 had the issue and not the 88. I've never built a prototype one or any of the other ones of the CW60. I built the 88 and it had no issue. But I have built tons of client 60s. And it was perfect.
Here is my Black Friday spending for the day.
Thank you.
Hope you are doing well, Alex.
Drop Halo, I really appreciate you, dude. I'm doing okay. I'm just lubing some stabilizers. Today was, most of my day was spent doing, I had to go through a ton of emails today. I did a lot of like communication with brands today. I did a lot of chores, you could say. Like, you know, the one thing about this whole thing that I'll complain about one thing. I'll tell you guys something else that's good. I don't love a lot of the constant communication sometimes. Like, you feel a little burnt out when you're constantly like having to go back and forth with things. So for me, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. Today was one of those days where I feel like there was a lot of back and forth between like brands and stuff, and it's tiresome. But the nice thing about it is I'm in a position now where I get to like stream and do a lot of other fun stuff and be social with people that I really like you guys. So that's the fun thing about it. Perfect timing. I'm coming off COVID and family well enough, finally well enough to put my QK75N together. Ooh, and I could not for the life of me remember your stab lubing process. So I do a little bit of 205, where plastic meets plastic, and then I use Actually, not for TX stabs. Today with TX, I'm just going to be using Krytox on everything. But normally I use dielectric grease on the wires. You like the Safa community? What's that? Why do I think this is a DN joke? Thank God it's Friday. Same. Thank God, dude. Oh, thank you, Geoff. I appreciate you, man. TX AP are evil. I'm still not a big fan of them, to be honest. But it is what it is. Hey, if you want to have a conversation about something shifting in the company parking lot, I would be more than happy to switch jobs. Someone shitting. Wait, not shifting. Shitting. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what I had to deal with a lot of today? A lot of was people. I did some of my day today was reading comments on YouTube and just responding to people. Gotta admit, man, I think it's like completely normal for people to do this sometimes, but sometimes I dive into like a, you know, like.
TX stabs have always been my bane. Even fan stabs have worked great compared.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Cheese Man. I appreciate you, man. I agree, though. I don't know how to word this properly, so I'm going to do my best to word this for you guys. I think one of my biggest issues sometimes with, like, keyboard stuff is I dive down these rabbit holes of, like, if someone says something, like, critical about something or criticizes the way either I do something or, like, a keyboard, I tend to think, like, okay, how do we either fix this problem or do they have any, like, let's just see if there's merit to what they're saying. And sometimes people are just, like, complete jackasses and stuff, too. But sometimes I mix the two of them together. Like, sometimes people are being mean, but they might be making a good point. And today, someone was more so leaning on the mean side, but I was just like, you know what? Like, do they have a good point? And you know when you just, like, search someone's chat history on the Discords to see what they've been saying and, like, how they normally respond to comments? I did that today. I got to admit, man, I'm a little confused why some people are completely negative all the time and then complain about how the hobby sucks for them, when they're the ones, like, who seem to just not want to be here. It's just confusing to me. But I've noticed that with a lot of different hobbies. There's, like, those people that, like, everything is like they complain about everything. So it's a little exhausting to read sometimes, but it totally is attention seeking. Some people are just miserable and want to drag other people down. Yeah, it's so crazy, man. It absolutely is. All right. Light coat on these. If you guys are ever doing TX AP, by the way, super light coat of 205. Then go in and add more as you need. Some people are just miserable or gotta pretend they're too cool for school. Yeah. But on the bright side, I have been noticing there's been so many nice people lately coming into the hobby, and I don't know where it's all coming from, but my goodness, it has been lovely. I'm only doing 205 on these guys because they're TX stabs. TX stabs, I try to not bother with dielectric because dielectric is too finicky for these, because tolerances on these are stupid annoying. Yeah, Drop, I agree with you, man. It is crazy. Just watch your Bow with Light video and realize Singapore does not have a vendor for pre-ordering it. Oh, really? I don't know if Omnitype is still here. I don't know who would be doing, because that would be considered what, C? I don't know who's doing C. You know? Already ordered my Tofu 65 2.0. Tofu 65, let's go. But yeah, my new thing, my new little rabbit hole that I'm diving deep into is I'm just trying to find a good camera bag. And I don't even want a bag per se. Like, I don't want a backpack. I want just something small to which I can stow my camera gear and zip it up and like lock it up while I'm not using it outside. Because it's like I do want to bring my camera more often, but sometimes like when you go into, I don't know, a restaurant or something, or I don't know, like you want to go sit down somewhere if you're doing like a long day trip outside, I don't want to just put it on the table. I want to like store it, you know? Alex, do you have a favorite derivative configuration? Sacrifice some boards to buy a derivative? Damn. So, for my personal derivative, I haven't got it yet. But I think what I'm gonna do, you guys can call me lame or whatever. I think I'm gonna do Nixie's. Go ahead, you guys can make fun of me now. It's fine. I think Nixie's are like up there for me in terms of my favorite Switch. Or I was considering doing KTT Roses. One of the two. I'm leaning more towards the Roses at this current time. Simply because I think I just want something that's not going to be... I feel like I do a lot of cherry Switches right now. And I kind of want to like explore a little bit. And I don't know, not like I don't already have tons of KTT Rose boards too, but we'll see. Or I was considering just going completely the other direction and try a Switch I've never tried. But I think that cherry Switches are probably the best that I've seen in derivatives so far. I haven't actually even tried a long pull Switch in the derivatives yet, so that I'm not too sure about. Do cherry top KTT Roses? I unfortunately don't think that will work because I think the Roses, if I remember correctly, are the Kale style ones. Like you have to use the other opener for that. Time for MX Blue Meta? Hell yeah. Susei Round 2 fulfillment, I'm hyped. Man, I've had someone message me every day for the last, I want to say 3 weeks, asking me to sell them my Susei. And I have no problem with people asking me stuff like that. But it's like they're getting upset asking it. So, like, why won't you sell it to me? Yeah, every day is a bit kind of like... Again, I have people always like, do you still have this? Can I just buy this from you? And I usually say no because I'm not really one to sell my boards. There's only been a handful of times where like I've either just given someone something or if I have extras of something that I purchased. I remember I bought a lot of Key 65s way back in the day because I thought that board was going to be sick. And then I ended up giving away like one of them and then just 2 of my friends wanted some, so I just sold them for like retail. I gotta trouble you to give away that Moon Tower keyboard. Hey, listen here. I need to think of a really fun giveaway for the winter. I'm trying to do some brainstorming. Let's see now if I missed sockets. We shall see. You don't need to justify you give so much. You know, I really appreciate that. This is so satisfying. Glacier Edition Lumen Key. You know, I was using that board this morning. Low key, I kind of like the way it looks. So that might be a keeper for me. It's a mix of my camera as well. I think my camera over makes this a bit red. Can I bother you for a pastel yellow keyb in these trying times? Damn, I did a really good job with the sockets. What's beautiful is like these 3305s. They have such that like that small little lip on them. So wonderful. I use Fuji cameras, so if you want to know the cameras I use, hit !kit. So I use Fuji primarily for everything, and then the occasional photo with, I have some other camera systems too that I'll take some product stuff with, but it's mainly Fuji. Mainly Fuji. Exiled? Huh? What the? Alex, you can't sell those boards because of the clause, but you can't, but can you, trade it with something else? I don't even know what I'd want to trade something for. Right now, the way that I want to operate, how I receive prototypes and stuff, on top of like disclosing to you guys like before a stream and all that, what I try to do is I'll ask the vendors usually like, hey, do you mind if I keep this to give away? And I would say like 8 times out of 10, the vendors are usually pretty chill with letting me do a giveaway or like just letting me give it away sometime in the future. And I would say total, we've given away close to a mix of prototypes and personal stuff that I bought for the giveaways. I think in the last year and a half alone, close to 55 to 60 keyboards, like fully kitted out keyboards. Some are brand new, but most of them are already like pre-built, stuff like that. And that's just during the subathon stuff. So I'm not even sure like the exact total during other things. I was gonna guess 60. Yeah, it's like 60, 55, 60, something like that. And then we're gonna do another one like in the spring of like 15 to 20. So as long as the vendor has one for posterity. So yeah, exactly. Plus it's cool because a lot of the times I do the giveaways before the group buys even ship. So someone always gets that like opportunity to try something before it even gets out, you know? These cameras are pricey. Nectar, if you want to go with Fuji, don't buy the ones I bought the X-T4 originally to take pictures with. And then I ended up not using it. This is the X-T4. I ended up using this as a face cam for a little bit and was using my Sony still to take pictures at the time. Then when I switched off, like I have 4 Fuji bodies at the moment, 3 of them for streaming. So I have an XS20, which I did not want to buy. That's the top down one over here. This thing I only purchased out of desperation because my camera died. This is the X-T3. The X-T3, which is the side one, I actually got on a discount. So I actually did not pay for this X-T3 much at all. I think this was like $1,000 off because it was some like crazy sale. The X-T4 was the only camera which was meant to be a photo camera but didn't. I use an XH2S now to take pictures with, which I like. But you can get away, like if you want to go with the Fuji system, find yourself some used XS10s or XT20s, even an XT30. And then just use the kit lenses. I have not paid for any extra lenses. That's a lie. This one here is a 35 prime, but this one here was, I needed one lens because one of them didn't have a kit lens. And this was the same price as a kit lens. So all of these are kit lenses that I'm using. I'm using nothing special in terms of lenses. My stream is meant to be an example of what you can do with kit lenses. I think kit lenses from Fuji are absolutely phenomenal. Like, insanely good. I don't even know if the owner's here tonight. I messaged them on Discord, but I don't think they answered. That's okay. We'll build it without them today. Chat, should I build my Neo 65 or QK75 first? Do the Neo first. Alrighty. Let's put in our plates and then our switches. Oh my god, this is so heavy. These are gaskets. All right. Are we doing the half plate tonight? Let me double check the build notes. Yeah, I think the Neo first would be really fun. Hello there, Vaya. How you doing, dude? We are doing PC full plate. Where is the PC full plate? Is it in the board already? Oh, it's in the board. Okay, I need to disassemble the board. Also, the 18 to 55 kit lens when purchased as a bundle costs effectively half. Yes! Dude, the kit lens for Fuji is insane. I'm telling you, bro. It's one of the best kit lenses I've ever used. The Ori is my best purchase of the year. Bruno, can you remind me towards the end of the stream to go get my Ori and put keycaps back on it? I don't know if you can do that for me. Do me the biggest solid of just reminding me that, but ooh, shit, the all black version's kind of hot. Gotta admit, I've always kind of liked this board. I kind of low-key wish that Cruel World, I don't know what exactly happened, but I hope everything's okay. I hope he rectifies all the problems that maybe he was having, but kind of a nice looking board. I have the Skunkworks one. It's quite nice. Yeah. I like the aesthetic of it. How much is this? I actually don't remember. Nothing as hot as Alex Otos though. God damn. The back is nice. Hey, yo, bro. Still drives me nuts they sold extra before fulfilling the extra group buy. Yeah, that I don't understand. That is confusing to me. What is the Holy Trinity of keyboards? Holy Trinity of keyboards. I don't really have a good answer for that. Holy Trinity of keyboards. Ooh, okay. It's not going to be keyboards though. I think the Holy Trinity of keyboards, if you want to hear like the best combination possible, top mount, cherry switches, cherry clip-ins. Screw the actual keyboards. There you go. There's your Holy Trinity of what sounds really good. Top mount, cherry clip-ins. Make the top mount a polycarbonate one. There you go. Boom. 3 god tier things that will sound good in a board. Easy peasy. Damn you right. I'm telling you, man. The boards come and go. Boards come and go, dude. Anyone who's subscribed to Glurses on YouTube, go unsubscribe now. Mr. Glurses. Is he live? Let me go unsubscribe to his ass. Glurses.
What is shrimp posture? Sometimes I have shrimp posture. I know my posture's not great, but
I'll tell him.
Shrimp posture. Anyways, how are we doing?
I'm unsubbing now. Later, man. See if he sees that.
1,000 subs since I was left. It's not bad. It's good speed.
Boom. Unsubbed. There, I did it for you guys, all right? Is that actually going to work, though?
It's a birthday a month away from Christmas.
I don't think that'll actually work. Well, now I better remember to resub to him later. Anyways. Like, they're not going to give him another play button for dipping down and then... I don't think that's going to work, guys. I really don't. How do you like the Bauer Light? I like it a lot. It leans to having a slightly bassier plastic sound, so when you type on it, for example, it's not too crazy though, right? There's a slight plastic sound to it. There's the slightest. But I would say overall, this is a very solid sounding keyboard. And if I were to do like a blind test on this, I would be like hard pressed to say this is like a plastic injection molded board. Like super hard pressed. What switches can you recommend for a great stock experience? Anything from Affleon, I think is pretty good for stock. What else? I don't really know what else. Obscures aren't that bad stock. Yeah, Gatorade cream sodas aren't that bad stock, but I still think there's better switches to be had going stock, you know? Better switches indeed. So nice.
Hey, thanks for all the chill vibes.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're having a great day today. So we are using Boba U4s. I don't know if these are considered the U4Ss, like whatever the silent one is. But I'm curious because these aren't like dead silent switches. They have like a slight scratch to them, so I'm kind of curious how these are gonna turn out in this board. I always respect people who pick silent switches, man. Much respect, dude. Because you know what? They're always kind of shamed a little bit. And I don't know why people still get on people's asses about silent switches. Fantastic choices for people who need office work done. Absolutely fantastic choices. Does Simon like this board? I don't know. Simon doesn't like much. Simon likes, like, I swear, 4 boards in this entire hobby. So I'm not sure if I'm sure Simon doesn't. I'm sure Simon hates this board. Simon likes vintage mostly. I don't really know what Simon likes anymore. I know he likes the Cycle 7. It's weird because I'm still like, I'm a little bit with the Cycle 7. I think it offers some nice stuff inside the box at an attractive price point, but I don't think the board's all that good looking, to be honest with you guys. I might need my plate fork for this. Slept through the notification. Simon has good taste. He does. He has good taste. But I think it's also a little bit more like that's his taste, and what Simon does is it's more like he's like a no give a shit kind of personality when it comes to giving his opinions. Like he likes what he likes, and everything else is bad. Simon's too critical. He is a slight bit too critical in some cases. We did a duo stream one day where we did like group buy review stuff, and there's just such a stark difference between how him and I react to everything. So I find it funny as hell when people get triggered over his opinions. I've known Simon for a while now, not personally, but like watch his stuff. The best thing to do with Simon is just to laugh along at whatever he's doing. I take what he says, not even with a grain of salt. I respect what he says. He has some good insight. But I do think with Simon, though, you almost have to take everything as like a... You have to understand, okay, you have to understand where his biases are. That's it. That's it, dude. He's like, his viewers would be like, Alex reviewing a keyboard, I like this. What? Everyone has their own preferences? Everyone does have their own preferences. What's the switch fork thing? It is a plate fork. It holds its the shape of the plate upwards. It's by far the best tool in this entire hobby. Too many people get upset at other people's opinions. They're just rectangles at the end of the day. They are. My thing about the hobby that I feel like I kind of approach this hobby differently, though. I feel like maybe 3 years ago, you could sit there and be super critical about a board because there was stuff to be critical about. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. There isn't really much to be critical about these days. Like, with boards, most people are doing the boards right. Merc, thank you so much, man.
Holly, getting close to getting my Kohl Hakua 2. What switches you like best for that build? All the best.
You're going to hate me for this, but I really like this cherry switches in it. But you can use long poles, too. Long poles sound really good in the Kohaku. But everyone's going to have, like, a different... And thank you again, Mark. I really appreciate you, dude. Everything's pretty good nowadays. Everything. And everyone's going to have different opinions on things, but I think more so these days, it's rare. Like, for example, the Equinix boards and some of the other boards I've reviewed where there's, like, been clear-cut, objectively bad things. But I think there's two things right now that people care a lot about in the hobby. We'll start off with one thing which I think is a little bit more critical, which is this whole idea of value proposition. Germ, thank you so much, man. The value proposition thing that I hear from people is sometimes like I facepalm when I have to hear it. Hear me out. let's just say I really like, I'll pick a random keyboard. Let's just say I really like, I don't know, let's pick the Wendy TKL. Let's just say I really like the Wendy TKL, and I'm like, dude, this is like the keyboard for me. What I find nowadays is a lot of people will be like, why would I want to buy this when I can buy Cycle 7 for $130? And it's kind of like they always have this thing about value. Like, I get more value out of the Cycle 7. And a lot of the times when people suggest these like value propositions to me, it's like, well, they're two different keyboards. One's going to be a TKL and one's going to be a whatever the Cycle 7 is classified, FRL. And then the other thing is just kind of like, if we're going to start talking about value propositions, and this is what I hate about this argument, is just go buy the $15 Dell keyboard. Like, if you really want to get into an argument about, value, like, there's no value to be had in any of this stuff. And once you can get over that mindset of like, there is no value proposition, like, buy what you want to buy. I love that vendors and love that people are making things that, have more in the box to enjoy for less of a price point. But like, everyone's going to have their different type of thing that they're into. And the moment you start just comparing everything to what the lowest price is, I feel like you're just sucking the enjoyment out of everything, Like, it kind of is. When you start just going, oh, well, this thing here was $10 cheaper. Even though I might not like it, I want to buy the $10 cheaper thing just because it's $10 cheaper. And, when you have to start like arguing with people and being like, well, I just like this thing. Why can't I like this thing? It's kind of like you, even as someone who's maybe on the sidelines, is kind of just getting exhausted from hearing it too, So that's kind of been my thing, like the first thing that I've noticed with the hobby. And I feel like you see a lot of this value thing happening these days. And I hate that argument. Hate it. What happened to the keycap color sign? I unplugged it. And for whatever reason, I think there's like a little box at the bottom that I need to resolder. But it kind of broke. So I'll fix it soon. The other value proposition too, Avo, don't skip my message. Avo, don't tell me what to do. Alex, could you please start giving me a warning before you stream when you look so delectable? Do I look delectable to you? God damn, Avo. Avo, please. You're going to make me blush, and I'm going to... Oof. People find an excuse to back their opinion. Yeah. And the thing with this, again, the thing with boards nowadays, right? There's nothing, like, there's a lot of good things about the boards we have. And the moment we start saying, and this is what I fear, right? This is what I've even said in the past. The moment we start saying stuff like, well, everyone has to be like the Cycle 7 now. Everybody. I don't know about you guys. Do I have the Cycle 7 still? Or did I put that in the box for the giveaway? I might have put that in the box for the giveaway. The Cycle 7, to me, wasn't the most attractive looking board. Like, I just didn't like it. Like, the way it looked. So that wasn't for me. I actually preferred the Pluto, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think I told you guys that the moment I built it. So if we're only caring about the price point, then what happens to all the people who just like, they want to also shop for something that's attractive to them? Yeah, keyboard designers start losing their touch when they begin to pander towards audiences. So when we're constantly saying, like, everyone's evil because they're not doing something this way here, I think that's a very, very limiting way of thinking. I just think that you're asking for a lot of repetition in that case, and a lot of the same things being rehashed just because it'll sell, and you've already dubbed this the thing that is the best. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Bruto, I missed one of your messages. I wanted to read it, but then I agree with you, Alex. What did we agree with? I don't even remember. Any really good deals this year? There's a lot of good deals. Can I buy a swatch of Alex's mustache hair? If you want, go for it. I'll put them up for sale. Like, you can sell them for like 15 cents each. I need to look up what dogmatic means because I don't really remember. Let's see. Dogmatic. Inclined to lay down principles as inconceivable. Yes, dude. Banana. That is kind of what has been a little bit troubling to me. I usually kind of keep this stuff to like myself when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I have noticed there's been a giant incline of people who are very like preachy about how they want the hobby to turn out. Especially when it comes to like what they're expecting out of keyboards. And I'm just sitting here like I kind of like backed off a little bit. I'm just like, well, why don't we just let everyone do their own thing and then we like what we like? You know, vote with your wallet type thing. I don't know. I just think there are better ways to go about some stuff than being negative in your life. That's all. And if I can give you guys one little tip, I know some people, they confuse these two, but I don't know if you guys have ever done this before where it's like, I'm just being blunt or I'm just being honest. You can be honest, but also not be an asshole. So when it comes down to like opinions and stuff, remember, you guys can state your opinions. Everyone's going to have a different one, and I think that's beautiful. But there's ways to do it like an adult as well. I like F1 from Gion because I can do a lot of customizing in terms of the sound. The F1's beautiful. I love the F1. Again, I have no hate towards Simon. Simon's genuinely, like I've talked to Simon a bunch of times. I respect the living shit out of him. But I'm just talking about the culture of like the need to hate on everything type thing, you know? Oh, okay. What happened? Oh, the Salvation? Dude, it's 220 right now. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick, dude. Let's see if the client has come on. I don't think he has. Gatekeepers and snobs are the worst. Yeah. And then the other thing... What was the topic before? What were we talking about? The other thing I was going to say was... the other thing that I think happens a lot in the hobby as of recent is this idea of relevancy. Like keyboards being like relevant. And I think that's going to stop too. I still don't understand even where that came from. But like, what does relevancy have to do with anything? Like, but by the terms of relevancy... Because some people, you know, I don't think even people understand what they're saying. But like, so by that means if I release an attractive keyboard with gasket mount, is that not relevant because gasket mount's been done in the past? Like, would I be like, should I just not release that board because it's been done? Like, that's what I'm kind of confused by the whole thing. It's like, what does relevancy even mean? The value proposition sounds like someone saying you can't like Jordans because Walmart shoes cover your feet. Dude, that is the value thing has actually been my biggest pet peeve in the last 3 months. I'd say 3 or 4 months of doing content. Again, I've been keeping my trap shut about that, but I hate the value proposition thing. Like, well, actually, you get more in the box if you buy this random unassociated keyboard that doesn't look or even have the same layout as the one that you built here. Why wouldn't you buy that keyboard instead, Alex? Gee, I don't know. I think they're different. Last I checked. Pretty positive they're just two separate, entirely different keyboards. Like, it just makes no sense, dude. Limitless, what's going on, dude? Just divide the price by the number of days you get an objective value proposition for all keyboards. True. The more you use it, the less you actually like. The more I guess mileage you get out of it, type thing in terms of your dollar. That's your better bang for your buck right there, dude. Actually, true. Price per button. Yeah, like, I don't know about you guys. I'm in this hobby because I like the way things look on my desk. As I said, could care less about how fast I type with a keyboard, I do care about how comfortable something is for sure, but I like the visuals and the sound the most. So when something tickles my fancy that way, I'm here for it, bro. What are you guys in it for the hobby? Like what makes you, what tickles your fancy? Gotta sleep. Bye, banana. Take care, dude. Did you build a Tet? I did build a Tet. I enjoyed it. It's one of the boards we actually gave away recently, but I did enjoy it. It was quite nice. I found out from this hobby, I just like building and tinkering. Yeah, dude, that's a huge thing. I also enjoy tinkering and building as well. Holy Trinity, look, sound, and feel. Ooh. So look is better than sound and better than feel for you. As long as it's not integrated plate and most tray mounts, agreed. If I can't type 300 words per minute, I throw the board away. True. Absolutely true, dude. I enjoy typing, so I enjoy keyboards. Tickle me, Alex? Huh? Just wanted to ask a quick question. I have an Akko mod 008 that's been modded, but I want to get another board that's cool. It needs to be under 300 US. Or, sorry, Australian dollars. I don't quite know the conversion. Let me see. Australian dollars to, let's just say USD, because I kind of know the prices of all the USD stuff. So you have about 200 bucks. I think you have a pretty healthy budget. I would suggest looking at some of the boards that are like that sub $120 range. You can pick up some insane switches right now too. Like there are switches that are like 20 cents a piece, 25 cents a piece right now on Black Friday deals. And then depending on how much shipping is to you, like the Tiger 80 Light's probably a great incentive to buy. The Bauer Light. You'll have a bit left over for keycaps. It'll be kind of tight, but you can probably pick up a good keycap set for like, actually, what does Novel Keys have for PBT stuff right now? Or I guess if you're going to shop from KBD fans, they probably have, deals there right now too, right? See what they have. See what they have on sale at the moment. But I think you can get a few boards right now. The Tofu might be cheaper. I'm not too sure what price the Tofu is at. You probably will be able to get everything for around 200 bucks. It might go a little over, just because, again, if you want keycaps there, and you're going to need some stabilizers too. Don't forget about stabs. I still think 200 bucks is still a healthy, decent little budget. 200 US anyways. Yeah, even the Neo 65 would be a good little option. Just don't forget to factor in, because, hey, listen, I know you guys get it there too. Don't forget to factor in, my friend. Don't forget to factor in duties and taxes and stuff. Because people sometimes forget about that. And they're not fun to forget about. So factor that in too. All right, let's put this back in the case, shall we? Now, I don't know if they wanted the other thing on the bottom there. Milmax PCB. I guess we're not switching the bottom plate out. That's okay. Kryzen CAD. So if you guys want a story that happened today, you guys ready for this? I got a notification. Well, not today, sorry. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Man, I'm losing track of my days. Sometime this week. I can't remember when it was. I got a notification in saying that a board arrived. And I was like, okay, I'll go pay for the duties. Because they didn't tell me online what it was. I then went downstairs, walked all the way to the post office, and I was like, okay, what's the duties? The duties came out to $710. I ended up just telling them, like, can you hold this? Because I don't think that's right. It wasn't, by the way. They made an error. So I just emailed Canada Post, who then they had to send me some email for the border or something like that. Like I had to email the customs thing. It was crazy, but it was changed to $7.10. So that was a crazy little error because it was a pack of switches, man. I'm guessing whoever inputted it just said fuck it for the day, man. Best switches ever, fat fingered. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, let's put this together. I don't know what gaskets they wanted. I was going to ask that today, but well, I guess we do have to take one last thing apart. Fuck that guy in particular. Yeah, I know, for real. I do have to take this apart, right? Yeah, I do. All right. Let us unscrew the bottom as well. Would it give me a heart attack? I kind of just rolled my eyes because I had a feeling something got messed up. Like, there's no way, right? We mil-maxed this before stream. I didn't want to do this on stream just because I wasn't feeling super confident in talking while doing mil-max sockets. Because, like, look at this. Hold on. I did a good job, but they're shorter. They're like a tad bit shorter than usual. And I was like, I don't feel super confident in mil-maxing this batch on stream, so I just did it off stream. And I was like, you know what? It turned out great. But I do agree, yeah, mil-maxing requires definitely like a little bit more focus. And I didn't want to screw anything up. So I made the executive decision to do it off stream today. And taking more mil-max jobs. I love doing mil-max jobs because I'm going to be honest. I just find mil-maxing so therapeutic when you're popping in all the sockets and then taping them down. Music's trippy, Alex. I don't know. Sometimes the lo-fi stuff gets a little bit weird. When will you publish your soldering guide? It's almost done, actually. I just need to do some minor revisions, but it is almost done. You guys will be happy and probably proud when it comes out. It's not going to be a video. It's going to be a article. I am not doing a video for that one there. At least not right now. I am kind of struggling with the video for that one there. Every other guide that I've done, I've been like, easy, done. Like, I'm done this now. Boom. This one I've been having way too many issues with. And honestly, I know it's me. Like, I'm the one having the issues. Is there no screws for the... Oh, I guess the screws were in there? Oh, they're in there. Never mind. I don't like when people do that. They put the screws inside the thing there. So now I gotta unscrew them. $0.25 a piece? Dude, those Gatoron curry switches are like, what, 26 cents a piece right now or something like that? I haven't tried them yet myself, but for that price, I am here to try that, man. Dude, everyone's been talking to me about Lethal Company. One of my friends has been telling me they want to play, so maybe that's a game I'll have to play this weekend. Do you guys have any plans for the weekend, by the way? I'm going to do some errands tomorrow morning, but then my other task that I want to do is shipping out a bunch of stuff. So I want to try shipping out as much as I can for prize winners, or at least pack it and then ship it and bring it to the mailbox on Monday. Catching up on sleep. Oh my god. I took a sleeping thingy last night because I needed to fall asleep last night. I was out like I don't know if I like actually died for like a few minutes, but it felt good, dude. Oh yeah, this is one of these weird ones where they're a little bit tougher to get in here. Oh boy. How am I gonna do this? I've always really hated this design in keyboards, by the way. Now that I've been spoiled by better, more thoughtful designs when it comes to the JST connectors, really, really, really hate this. We're just gonna pop it in from this angle here. Only plan working on finals. Hate is a strong word. Oh, I really strongly dislike /hate when keyboards have JST connectors that are just barely the right size. I despise it. I hate it too. It's like I don't understand why you would do that, first of all. And second of all, it just kind of makes no sense that you'd want someone to struggle with a very important part of the keyboard. Actually, I can't even do it this way. I thought maybe I could see it from this end, but I really can't. So I do have to figure out a way to do it this other way here. Cruel JST cable? Yeah, I know, for real. What is going on with this JST? It's just all curled up and stuff too from the packaging. I have other JST cables, so if this does not work, then I am just gonna go see if I can go fish out a longer JST cable from my packages. Okay, let's just unscrew this first. I hate moving images in Google Doc. Why? Short JSTs? Yeah. I get it. You want to like route the JST connector nicer, but this isn't having the JST connector. Like KeyCult was notorious for this too, right? This is a client's build, yeah. KeyCult was super notorious for having extremely tight JST connectors. I hated that about the KeyCult builds. Why don't most keyboards use pogo pins? I don't know. There's only been one keyboard that's been doing that so far, which is what, the QK75? There was another one that I can't really talk about too much, but AI Jesus said it was good. I want more boards to use pogo pins. Maybe it's like a cost thing? Add $10 to the build for the struggle? No. I have never charged anyone more for any sort of difficulties. I think the worst customer build, the most difficult one, was probably that Iron 65. That was really tricky to build. And then Kenny's. Kenny's was also insane. That was a build that I'll never forget. Like, look at this. Look at it. It's like just the right size. How on earth do they want you to do this? I don't remember this happening with the other JST cables for the Cruel Worlds. Why is this one here so short? That stream was epic. I'm just gonna try doing it like this. We'll go backwards here. I just want a Kaze. Can you hold it with the tweezers? Maybe. Oh, I did have it the right way before. Just want to align this cable the right way first. Porsche engineers knew exactly the objective was to make the new water-cooled 6x... New tragedy, I'm not going to lie, man. I don't know what you just said about Porsche engines. I don't quite get it. Copy pasta? I guess so. Bro, I actually don't even know how I'm gonna get this thing in proper, because this angle is not even gonna help either. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate that. Who gave that sub? Rank, thank you so much, dude. Much appreciated, man. Why did he water cool if that's a feat? I'm not too sure. My goodness. I was thinking maybe to twist it that way, but that's not gonna work either. Oh. Maybe this is like the best way to tackle this. I got it. It was just a better way to tackle this, I guess. Ridiculous. All right. Let's put this together and screw it all in. I think the CW60 was the same, where they all have these kind of crazy tolerances that absolutely make kind of no sense with anything, you know? But yeah, it was basically the same. But this is a very common trend with some keyboards, though. Some keyboards just do not have the best system for their GST cables. That's why usually when I see a board with a good system, I'm like, hell yeah, I love that. I'm not too sure if the gate-on carry switches will sound better in that. I've never built one yet, so... Or with one yet, rather. Alrighty. Keycap choice for this? Okay, I think the client gave me a keycap set to use for this build. So I'm gonna go grab that here in a second. But I have no idea what they sent me. So we're gonna see exactly what it is here in a second here. Oh my gosh. The JST connector is not done fucking with us yet. If it's Greg, I'm actually gonna know where this this client lies, you know? Totes Greg. Now we got it, I got it. Damn shame Alex missed the message. Which one? The mode engineers knew exactly what their objective was, to make the new Alexos Envoy the most powerful keyboard for the desk. Objective achieved. Hey, yo? Wait, Rufus, that's pretty good, man. The lettuce printed 6-point mounting system with 2 screws securing technology. All right.
Gargle Peanut Butter gifted a tier 1 sub to Sockers.
Thank you,
They
dude.
have
I
given
appreciate
9
you, man.
gift subs in the channel.
Always appreciate the love here, bro. Alex should get more Greg. Should I? Do I need Greg? Should I? I don't think I need more Greg. Gotta support the Gregs in chat, the Gregs. I'm indifferent. I am indifferent, guys. He got me, that's enough, Greg. The thing with Greg is you don't want to overdo Greg, right? If you overdo Greg, he's not as fun. If we do Greg every day for a keyboard, I guarantee you, Greg's not going to be smiling anymore. It'll be a sad-faced Greg. And I don't think any of us here want Greg to be unhappy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want Greg to be sad. All right, let me go at those keycaps he gave. I don't know what the hell it is, but we'll go find out. One does not simply limit Greg. On the contrary, I can, but I feel like I don't do it right, you know? But yeah, I don't have a problem eating with chopsticks. Apparently I don't hold them correctly or something like that. Inconspicuous brown box. I know, right? I have no idea what this is. Apparently he won this or was given this? What the? Fuck keys. Beats me. I don't know. DCS solarized. Oh. Look how many re-legendables. Why do half of them have no clear tops? Why didn't they just give you the clear tops for all of them? They like robbed this person of clear tops. Why wouldn't they just put clear tops in all of them? Like, how much money is that actually saving? Nice set. So this is DCS, kind of lit. Interesting. You know, I don't think I've used this ever before. Please close. I'll do that later. Interesting. So wait, this is Legendable F-Road today? No. DCS Solarized Dark. Interesting looking set, actually. That's kind of nice. It's no longer available. Also, do not buy this from Alpha Keys. I've actually had to remove Alpha Keys a while back off of my vendor list. Apparently, they have just ghosted everybody. And it's sad because I used to shop there as well because they were like my go-to people for KTT roses. So I would avoid them. They seem to still have in-stock stuff on their website, but as far as I know, they've ghosted people. I try to keep my website up to date as much as I possibly can, but sweet, what material is this? Is this ABS or is this PBT? Clear is it polycarb? Is it double shot ABS? Is it? It says clear polycarbonate plastic, so it might be polycarbonate. What does Thought Keys say? Oh, it is ABS. Never mind. It is a thinner ABS though. These are actually pretty thin keycaps. It is incredibly thin. Look at that. Look at this and then look at this compared to a GMK. Look at this. That is incredibly thin. It's like half the size. But I've never used this. Is it different? It's technically a different profile, right? It looks like a different profile. Has a nice texture though. It doesn't matter for this board because this board is silent. Oh, where am I going with this guy? They're on silence. Yeah, you wouldn't even notice. But you can definitely feel, like even pressing on the keys, you can definitely feel they're thinner. Cherry, Nixie, or Mode Obscuras and Sonnet. I would personally go with the Obscuras. I think unless you're going PC top mount on the Sonnet, Obscuras sound pretty nice across the board there. Flipped DCS bar, please. Flipped? What do you mean flipped? There's a flipped one. You mean the nipple? Damn, these actually do have a nice texture to them though. I quite like the texture on these. I can forgive its thinness, although I do wish it was a slight bit thicker. Flip the spacebar when you put it on? Huh? We're flipping the spacebar today? Texture guy? I'm a texture guy, I think so. How many channel points for a nipple flip? What? What is going on? I'm not flipping anything. What the? What are you guys talking about, bro? Dude. I want to actually sit down and play games with Tim one day. Because I want to see Tim play Counter-Strike. I have to admit, I'm very curious to see Tim's skill level on Counter-Strike. I heard these keycaps really make the switches sing though, so you may want to put it on a non-silence. Really? Alright, I can put it on... maybe I'll pick one or two and put it on the Bauer. Maybe we can see how they compare. Actually, I'm kind of curious about the spacebar too. Maybe we can do like some back and forth. I don't know. I don't play Counter-Strike. Dude, honestly, the only games I play that are slightly competitive these days are Apex once in a blue moon. And I think the only other game I truly play is TFT. That's literally it, man. TFT, bro. Dirt 5? The racing game? I think GMK Froyo is gorgeous. I don't know, man. My favorite set right now, absolute favorite set that I need to figure out a board for just because I had to take it off because I was taking pictures. Bro, top tier is Micklin right now. Micklin is top tier for me. It's so, so nice. So that is my go-to set. Have you ever played FPS games with SA keycaps? I used to, actually. I used to play FPS games with SA Vileblum. I'm going to admit the SA keycaps not the easiest to play games with. Sometimes a little more fatiguing, but... What goes on a silver board? This set? This set would look nice on a silver board, yeah. Very excited to find a home for it. It is so far like one of my favorite keycap sets. The other set that I still kind of want to pick up is Civilizations. I still haven't picked that up. And then another really, really, really nice set that I really like, but unfortunately can't get anymore, is Monokai Material. That was another like one of my tops. And then I also just like Nautilus. Just a classic set. If you ever want a classic set in keyboards, Nautilus is a winner. I just got DMG in, so I'm thinking this weekend. Oh, by the way, this Sunday, I don't know why I paused the music. This Sunday, if you guys are interested, I'm going to do another Bauer light board. I'm pretty positive. I don't know when, but sometime in the afternoon. Dude, I want to do the DMG themed Bauer light. And then we'll do another Bauer light in the future and we'll give it away. I'll like pay for the switches and the stabs for you guys and then figure out some keycaps for it or something and we'll give it away. Sunday? We can definitely do it Sunday. The giveaway one though, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with. That I need to think. I must think for that one. Oh, this spacebar is a little wonky. Civ and S tier and I passed it. Also GMK. Oh, no, wait. GMK Dandy's also very nice. Yes to GMK Dandy. Very top tier set. What caps are those? DCX Solarized Dark. Throw keys. Another run of Dandy. Is there going to be one? I don't think so. I don't know if there's going to be one, to be honest. Is the bar flipped? I can't... Did someone redeem it? No one redeemed it. I'm not going to flip the space bar. Did someone redeem it and I missed it or something? Home insert page. Where's the page up? Oh, this. In my dreams, yeah? What the? I need Daisy Dandy. I wonder if... Who is the designer for that again? Was that... Oh, God. The name is escaping me. Who designed Dandy again, or Daisy? Was that Sour? It was Sour? I wonder if Sour would be open to another run of that. F and J upside down? Why would I do upside down F and J? Does that symbolize something? Am I just like confused? Interesting. Actually, you know what I'm more curious about? I already know what this is going to sound like. It's going to sound like nothing. G and H are wrong? Oh, my bad. They are wrong. This set is so nice. I kind of want to try a few keycaps on the Bauer, though. I want to switch them over just to see what they sound like. Sounds mushy? They're silent switches. Okay, hold on. Let me actually open this. You know, I'll just pull some stuff out of this one here. Here's what the Bauer sounds like before. And I'll also take off G and H. Let's just take off these two. Why does the Bauer look so good? Because it is nice. Oh, these are the same ones. What am I doing? Wait, why are these so much deeper? That's kind of nice, actually. No, these are really thin keycaps. Yeah, impressive. I'm also impressed. They're not PBT, they're ABS. I'm impressed. Do they make other sets? Or I don't think I've even taken a look at these keycaps yet. It's the density of the ABS, not the thickness, boys. Is that true? These have These have a much rougher texture on them, though. So if you guys are interested in like a rougher keycap, these are definitely a lot. Like they don't have that same smoothness as the GMK ones do. Yeah, they have a bit more of a rougher texture, which is quite nice. Only if more DCS sets existed. Yeah. I don't think I've seen many, come to think about it. You're right. I don't think I've seen many at all. Can I loan the flip bar points? Oh my gosh. DCX Wob invert on Thougstock. They're probably using a different mix, hence the thinner molds. Maybe. But what's a DCS set go for? Impressive though. That's actually very impressive. First time looking at DCS too. That's kind of cool. What do they go for nowadays? I don't even know. 110? I mean, that's not terrible considering like GMK is also that kind of price point. It's not terrible. I think that right now, like the best bang for your buck ABS that's not half bad would be Kikobo. They're pretty decent. But for me, I still like my GMK stuff. I do like my GMK stuff a little bit better. DCS expensive, but kitting is usually great. Is it usually pretty good? Still waiting for my Kikobo Darling set. That sold out quick too, man. That was pretty crazy how fast that sold out. Why does your Bauer sound similar to the Envoy? It's funny that you mentioned that, Bruno, because someone also messaged me this morning about that, and they're like, the people, I guess they want, I don't know what they're thinking when they say these type of things, but like the guy who messaged me about it this morning, he's like, oh, your Bauer sounds too much like your Envoy. What's your mic? I'm like, it's not the microphone. It's like, okay, what's your room made of? I'm like, it's not my, it's just, I don't know, the way I build keyboards. But yeah, it does sound pretty similar, I'd say. Let's put keycaps on the Ori. I really want to do that right now. Ori is in the front room. 1 second. I need to figure out what keycaps that I even want to use. Are you using GMK drywall? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know, man. People are like interesting when it comes to, they think it's all like a sham. Everything's like a lie. Can't believe nobody's hydrated me tonight. What the hell? All right, so I want to use DMG for this. We'll do a different Bauer this weekend. I'm going to do DMG for this guy. What do you guys think? Where are my headphones? Oh, here they are. Yazzleberry, how are you doing? Alex is just chat GBT. Hydrate, thank you very much. Chat GMK. Do you? I think it'll look nice on this. Do you think this is too red for this though? Or should we use, maybe it was darker? Let me think of what else we can use. I'm willing to take this off something else that I'm not really using right now. Sit the camera. I don't know. I do not know. Any thoughts? I don't have dots, unfortunately. Ronin would be nice. Honor Dark? Redacted? Miklon could be nice. You guys want to do Miklon on this? On a red board? I'd be curious to see what that looks like. Not great. Come on. I'm down for Miklon. I am always down for that. Redline? Redline we got on a board though. I don't have the Grey Legends one. I only have one set of Miklon, so let me get it. Wait, are we down for Miklon? Do you guys want Miklon? Redacted? Do I want it? Do you guys want Redacted on this? That means I have to take apart Greg. You guys understand that, right? I don't know if you guys want that to happen. Let's see if I can get this out without making everything tumble down. Nice. DMG is good. Do we want DMG on this though? I take it back. All right, I'll let you guys vote. I'll let you guys vote. Hold on. We'll do slash. Oh. This keyboard not even plugged in. What the hell am I doing? Slash poll. We'll do keycaps. DMG. Ooh, I hit a macro button by accident. Or did I say Miklon? You guys have 1 minute to vote. I'm also curious what it would look like, but it's up to you guys.
God damn, dude.
Howie hates happiness. Hey, Howie, if you hate it so much, why are you making me so happy? Appreciate you, bro. I hope you're having a good day today, man. So watch your video on the Lumen Key. I like this board. The Lumen Key's nice. I genuinely think it's a pretty good deal. Howie's just spending money today. He's having a shitty day, actually. Really, Howie? Or was that a pun, Geoff? Because of what you said earlier? Have you used Black Sesame switches? Yes, they are pretty good. I think they have a pretty decent like lube on them as well. So if you're looking for something where you don't need to, I guess, lube, I think you'll like it. Missed a phone call and they left a message. That's always scary. We are putting Miklon on this. Well, hell yeah. I like to hear that. Okay, okay. Sag. I've been meaning to put keycaps on this board for quite some time now, so this should be a fun little adventure today. Are you guys able to put keycaps on your board without looking at a reference? I'm not. I feel like I can do a little bit of it, but not all of it. No way? Bro, I kind of like fake it sometimes where I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely getting all this right. I'm just like peeking at this board and top. I can do QWERTY, same. I can do the arrow keys. I know where those go. We be hitting 88 today, boys. What the? Try WS Jade switches. Is this the Wuche Jade switches? Which one's the WS Jades? I'm back. What did I miss? We finished this board. I really like these keycaps, and it makes me kind of want to pick up one of those DCS sets just to have one. But wait. The only thing I don't like about this DCS set, that now that I saw and I can't unsee, why is the comma and quotes so much thicker than everything else? I just noticed that. That kind of bothers me. I don't know. Okay, that bothers me a little bit. Dude, it's like extra thick. Weird. Bold font? Kind of weird. Dummy thick? What the? Someone forgot to turn off bold. Compared to Michelin side by side. It is compared to Michelin. Do I have I haven't found that particular cap yet, but when we get there, I'll show you. Goofy thick. Have you built an Ori 65? No, I think I entered the raffle for that one there, and I didn't win. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I know I've entered for another board. And I did not win it, so there are a few boards from this maker that I'm like kind of interested in. They always look so nice. I love the aesthetic of them. They sound pretty good too. My favorite silent switch. My favorite silent switch is probably the heartbeat switches by Hamu. Those things there. When I used them for the first time, I was blown away on how dead silent those things actually were, dude. Like, they are dead silence. Have I tried the mode silence? I don't think I have. Are they that good, though? No. The thing about the heartbeat switches is they are not mushy at all. Legit sick switches. Wait, Alex, do you have the GMK Mandalorian set on the Navi still? I do, and I really like it on that keyboard. I really like that board. That board there turned out so nice. Mandalorian would have been nice in this. Yeah, it's definitely one of the only burgundy sets that I have. I don't really have a lot of burgundy, do I? I think Miquelon's looking nice on this, though. So far, so good. Once we finish it all, we'll see how it actually looks, though. HU. How many channel points to whisper in my ear? Man, I don't think anyone will appreciate that here. I think people might leave the stream. I have the tactile version of the Hamu silent switches. They're my favorite switch to use at the office. Does it make a lot of noise? Like, is it still a silent switch? Or is it just a tactile switch? Guess I'm a little confused there. Did I miss a keycap? Where's the quotes? Oh, it's right over here. Never mind. I did have it. See, to compare, it's really thick. Compliment for El Quan? Candy, how are you doing today, dude? Long time no see. Are you still playing Apex? How have you been enjoying? I heard the new season or whatever, it's really good or something like that. I heard it's fantastic. Alrighty, let's do this guy over here. Alex, long time no see. Still playing Apex, been kind of burned out. Boom and I may explore more variety often. Hey, you guys could become keyboard streamers. Keyboard streaming is pretty fun. I am using Campfire Andromeda IEMs to answer your question. Have you tried Broken In Creams? I have. I am not, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like broken in switches. I think they're kind of against what I try to go for. If a switch has a little bit of scratch, I'm good with that, man. I'm here for the scratch. I'm not gonna go and alter the way it sounds just because I want something to be smoother. If I wanted a smoother switch, I would have picked a smoother switch. Bro, Alex, don't I got sucked back into the keyboard hobby. I'm getting that Hex 50 FE in stormy weather colorway. Ooh, I really want that keyboard too. I think Teja built that one there, right? That was a nice one. That was indeed a very, very nice one. Bottom row. He did. It sounded so fucking good. Yeah. Ooh. Speaking of sounding good, I am already liking this. Wait, they're up here. Print. Scroll. I am this many days old when I found out that Alex has some really cool merch. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that thing. Also, I still need to give a compliment to Elquan. Elquan, if you were a playable character in Apex, I'd pick you every time. I'm just letting you know that, bro. I hope you have a good day, Elquan. I hope the rest of your day's gonna finish up really nice. Really? I like this version of Miquelon better. Ooh, this looks good to me. Well, I'm just gonna put these keys in here. That was a very smooth flirting line. Hey, I do what I can with my boy Elquan, bro. Don't hate me for this, guys, but I could care less of reorganizing these things back in the GMK boxes, and I low-key kind of hate doing it. So this is how they go back in until I buy a plastic bin, and then they all get stored in a plastic bin. Because again, I just don't like these GMK boxes. Like, one stinking bit. Wait, whoever said Miquelon is kind of cooked? It's a nice sit on the red, actually. It does look pretty good, right? It does look pretty fire. I don't remember who suggested it, but I'm grateful to you. Oh, I forgot a keycap. Put that back right now before I forget. The orange clashes? Nah. You think so? Is the orange too much? Should I switch to the regular enter? I don't think so. Here's regular enter. I think we can leave the cluster of color over here. No, I think the cluster of arrows is nice. Regular enter. Okay, but I do want to leave the cluster of arrows though. I kind of low-key like the cluster of arrows. Cluster is fun. I agree. Okay, now that this board's finally built again, I can actually use it again. Because it's like, I had a curse with this board. Every time I put keycaps on it, you guys would ask for that particular set on the board that I was building, so I just stopped putting keycaps on it. All right, so this is the Ori. I built this a long time ago with GMK Nixies and an aluminum plate and some, I don't even remember what stabs I used for this. Man, GMK Michelin actually looks so good on this right now. Sounds so good. Did I say GMK Nixies? Cherry Nixies, come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. I need to retune the left side of the spacebar here. Come on, man. No, I know you guys are giving me a hard time. I love you guys. Does a carbon plate still have flex? IMO? Not really. I personally don't think a carbon fiber plate has much flex. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with me, but much better. Damn, I'm happy I got this board built. The only annoying thing about this board is mine didn't have feet in it, so I made some makeshift feet. This is my makeshift feet for this board. So, started hailing here on cue with the typing test. Really, did you get confused? Sumo, what's going on though, bro? These are my makeshift feet. I love the side profile of this board. I think it looks so nice. Look at these curves. Look at this. Love this board. Absolutely love it. Cruel World turned out nice though. I'm hoping that this client likes their silent build. It's very silent. Geoff, I'm using the iPhone mic. You know, I built my data board, and when he was picking his switches, he's like, give me the most quiet switches you have. Because he doesn't really care for hearing the sound of a keyboard. And I actually did a board with I have TS2 boards. I can't remember the first silent switch he picked, but we did one with the heartbeats. And he was in love with the heartbeat switches. Absolutely in love with the heartbeat switches. Because they're dead quiet, but it doesn't have that mushy feeling. These don't have that mushy feeling either, in my opinion. Like, these are pretty, nice. I think if you were to lube these a little too heavy, you'd probably lose some of that firmness from the switch. But very nice, very happy. I think Michelin looks really nice on this board, actually. I'm happy that we picked this for the red board. I kind of want to, you know what? I've been using a lot of red stuff lately. So either I set up this cable from the behind the computer so I can get that nice red cable going on too, or I set up the orange cable. I kind of want to use one of these cables for a little bit though. They're kind of nice. I just like the feeling of the cable. Orders DAT SOTC. That would look great with the Bower. Yeah, I think ultimately the Bower is probably going to end up back on the desk for the next few days because I've been really enjoying it. But got some good boards coming through lately. 3 Naked Cowboys. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Hi, cutie. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you doing? 2-finger typing. I mean, my dad's the same way, right? Honestly, I think if you're gonna build him a board, pick a TKL. Definitely get a TKL, dude. I know you're joking about the 2-finger typing, but like definitely a TKL. How do you decide on value of board, e.g. the mode sonnet being better than the zoom? That's a very interesting question. I think it comes down to a few things for personal preference. So I think there are some objective things, and I think there are a lot of subjective things. So first of all, do you value the size of the board, like the layout? Do you value a lighter board or a heavier board? Do you value a particular aesthetic? So that can all add to your value. And then the other thing too is, if you're looking between something like, what were the examples you gave? The Zoom 75 and the Sonnet. So I think this adds to a lot of personal value. Do you have the budget for the Sonnet configuration that you want? And do you have the budget for the Zoom 75? Well, at the end of the day, both keyboards are going to type. It just really kind of depends on what you're looking for there. I think the Zoom 75 has the OLED screen. Do you value, or the LCD screen? Do you value that? And then when it comes to objective things, I think if you want an aluminum CNC board with some nice lines to it, I think you're probably going to objectively like. Actually, this is kind of preference too. I just think the Sonnet definitely has a lot more going on personally when it comes to like choices you may have for it, rather than just picking out some colors than the Zoom. The Zoom has a lot of like, I feel like unnecessary things, like the internal weight, for example. Some of it doesn't really add too much, in my opinion. Again, actually, I think a lot of these are preference based. That's where it becomes really hard, right? Like, what do you want in a board? The Zoom 75 does what it does at a good price, and I feel like the Sonnet is also a good looking board at it's a normal price for a board, right? So I think it really depends on what you're looking for. I don't think there's like a value thing to go based off of this. Yeah, kind of like just what Geoff said. Go within your budget. If your budget's telling you to not pick up the Sonnet because it does cost more, that's it, right? Which the same Zoom 75 had some side bezels to make it easier to pick up. Yeah, I almost put the trigger on a Sonnet, but I don't need it. Yeah, and with anything, guys, just another little reminder for the weekend, because we're entering the Black Friday weekend. Please, please, please spend wisely. That's all. Well, I had some fun tonight. I think tonight was pretty good. So, you should hire me to do your typing tests. Do I send you the boards? Do you want to just come on over? Thank you, Alex, in chat. Thank you guys for all being here tonight. Appreciate all of you guys. Let's go see who we can go raid. Actually, I don't know who is even on right now. And thank you again to Ordinary Labs if you guys wanted to. And thank you to Ordinary Labs if you guys wanted to. Alex. If you guys wanted to pick up some of their cables. They sponsor this stream, by the way. Ordinary Labs has some cables out. They also have keyboards and a bunch of Black Friday sales going on right now, too. So if you guys wanted to. Sleepy, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. So nice.
Sleepy Russ gifted a tier 1 sub to Jarrell.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate the gifted, bro. I don't know who we're going to go raid, though. I don't know who's even on for keyboards. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of keyboard streamers it is Thanksgiving for a lot of keyboard streamers. So that would make sense. I don't see anybody on really. Do you guys have anyone you want to raid? I don't really know. I have really nobody on. I have a few friends and just chatting. I can't raid them on YouTube, unfortunately. Honestly, I am not sure who to raid. Let me see. Is there anyone new in Makers and Crafting? Building a board? Damn, nobody? Oh wait, this person's building I think they're building a keyboard. Oh, they'll be right back though. Good night, Alex. Thanks. Dude, no worries, Sleepy. Take care, bro. I don't know, man. Let's just go raid my friend Ashley. I kind of grew up with her, so she is doing I don't know what she's doing right now, to be honest. But let's just go raid her. Usually she plays like horror games and stuff like that. So, but I don't think she's doing that right now. All right, though, guys. Take care. Say hi to her. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you guys Sunday. We're doing probably 2 builds on Sunday, FYI. 2. And then I'll see. Maybe we can give something away on Sunday, too. We'll see. But bye, everybody. Enjoy. Take care. See you. Not tomorrow. Sunday. Bye, everybody.